Hello and welcome to the final part of the Gargoyle chassis variant series. 5 videos, 5 variants, probably one of the most numerous in MechWarrior Online, amongst a few other designs. 5 seems to be the magic number for PGI. I don't think they like to go beyond that very often. And this is one of the later tech designs of the Gargoyle, so it uses a lot of the 3060s technology developed by other clans like Blood Spirit and not Blood Spirit, Star Adders and Coyote and such. So this one comes with a single ATM-12, a selection of energy weapons. You've got 2 ER micropulse lasers. You've got, I believe, is it 4 heavy medium lasers, and a Streak SRM-6. So it's quite a well-rounded build. It's probably the most well-rounded of the entire offering of Gargoyles in the game. Only thing it's missing is a ballistics, but it's definitely one of the better versions you can pick up currently. It's also one of the most expensive for that reason. And it's got decent ammunition for the ATM-12, it's got decent ammunition for the Streak 6. The weapons loadout, although it appears hot on paper, actually works quite well by default. And it's definitely one I could recommend wholeheartedly right off the bat. The ATM-12 is a brilliant weapon system. ATMs have done so much to change the way the clan mechs can fight these days in MechWarrior Online. The 12 is just such a deadly weapon when you get within that medium or short range category, doing 2 per missile at medium and 3 per missile at short range. The heavy lasers are a really good punch once you have run out of ammo for that ATM-12. They do scare off most other mechs that get within a certain range of you. And the micropulse lasers are just there, you know, just to give you something to fire in between your recharges of your other weaponry. So, yeah, it's pretty damn good. There's not much of a write-up behind it. I think it was just one of those things where they introduced a bunch of new tech and they had to come up with, obviously, new variants of existing mechs that would use this, much like the Inner Sphere had when Lost Tech was discovered and thus new variants of these much older designs started to crop up. As far as the match went, it felt slightly suicidal. I'm not quite sure what was happening. A couple of the lights of their team just kind of ran off and got isolated and hunted down. If their goal was to try and distract, they did that, but I don't think the rest of their team really made any headway with that distraction. And as such, there was a few little isolated fights going on here and there, but it wasn't enough to actually, you know, keep them alive, so to speak, very long. And it just turned into a weird fractured battle that sort of slowly ground them down. But it did have some highlights in there, some good moments, and yeah, it were fun. It always brings up that thing that I always find a bit odd in the Twitch world, is when people will immediately inform everybody that they're live on Twitch, like that's important for some reason. Like, hey, you're on this Twitch channel, okay? It's you know, I've never personally felt the impetus to type like, oh hey, I'm streaming live. I know Varak does it because he knows it annoys me, but I've never felt the need to just go, oh hey, I'm currently streaming, why don't you drop what you're doing now and watch me play the game you're currently playing, you know? If people are going to find the channel, they're going to find the channel. If they like what you like, they're going to like what you like. I don't know, it slightly comes across as begging, but I guess this is just the thing that happens in the world of Twitch now. Just everybody just kind of does that. So it must work, obviously. It must get some new viewers, so yeah, it's just getting your name out there. I don't know, I've always just found it a bit of an odd thing. So yeah, just people typing it out there. Plus, I think it kind of comes back to haunt you sometimes, because you'll say, hey, you're live on Twitch, and then obviously everyone just guns for you, or you have a shit match, and it's like, wow, yeah, you look like a brick on your Twitch stream. I do that anyway on Fridays, I don't need to advertise it. So, yeah, it's a bit different, just how Twitch works in it. But yeah, this rounds out the Gargoyles. Whew, this has been a long series to get done, but next week will be relatively short. There will just be the Marauder 2C, there's only one version. The Marauder 2C8, as all the others with letters after them, are apocryphal and are not, thus not available in MechWarrior Online for me to do videos of. So yeah, just one of the Marauder 2Cs, and after that I believe it's the Vorhawk, which does have a few more variants, but not as many as the Gargoyle, which is kind of surprising. But yeah, I guess pretty much near the end of this now. I think that's the last mech, and it was a good round. Wasn't really much going on. It was a bit short, mercifully. I'm sure for many of you who would get tired of hearing me ramble incessantly. So I'll leave you with that one, while the last person is hunted down like the dog they are, and we'll see you next week for more chassis variants. I'd say goodness, but I don't know if it's that good. I mean, you have to let me know. Anyway, see y'all. Bye.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.